No, I have not quit YouTube. Thanks for everybody that has reached out and checked on me. The last video I posted well over a month ago now was about my father passing away. And it definitely was a gut punch. I'm not saying I'm done processing that. It's just a lot going on. My second oldest graduated from college. My son's in college playing college baseball. Just trying to figure out whether or not he's going to go back. I have my youngest graduating from kindergarten. A lot of stuff going on at work. The country's going through a little bit of stuff. So, I had to stop and do an evaluation about what's important to me and putting the important things first, making the important things the most important thing. And, I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and I've had to kind of stop and evaluate several times. This stuff takes a long time. YouTube does mean a lot to me. I mean, it is on my mind every single day. Even when I take a break, it's what I think about every single day. Got to make a video and processing. I'm still getting products and things to review. It's still a business that's getting run in the background, which honestly is stressful because I have a lot of obligations and things I have to do with the channel on top of being an ultra runner and a runner and trying to maintain my base and stuff, which I have not done a super great job over the last couple months. But I have been recently, in the last couple weeks, trying to build my way back. Build my way back. I do my interval running, walk, run, helping my wife get herself in order again. And it's just been a lot going on with life. And, I just turned 49, which is insane to even say. In no way, shape, or form feel mentally or physically 49, at least from the perspective of when I was a kid looking up at that number with other people. But what's going on with me right now is I do have a 100-miler, the Yeti 100 at the end of the year. I'm doing the Marine Corps Marathon, which is my 10th, so I'm in the Runners Club. I have the 5-year patch back here somewhere, around in here, and I'm going to get my 10-year patch. I had one of my good friends who passed away last year. Was it last year? Beginning at the end of, a year ago, who did the Marine Corps Marathon every year. And that was kind of a connection that we had. I was really respected him with this consistency with doing it every year for like 20 years. And last year was supposed to be his 20th year. And I was going to run it last year for him in place, not for him, but, just kind of to honor him for his 20th. But cool thing was his daughter did it. One of his kids did it. And that was super cool, and I'm glad I didn't do it and didn't take away from how awesome that was that she trained and did that in her father's place for his 20th. A lot of loss over the last several years, and I think that's probably contributed to a lot of how I feel now. Getting in the middle age and losing friends and losing family, it really makes you stop and look at what's important. Time, I've always said on this channel, is one of the most important things you can have, if not the most important thing you can give someone or have, because nobody can make more of it. So when someone gives it to you, it's special. And that's what I've always thought of here. Like, if people watch this channel, they spend any time watching my videos, it is a huge honor and something I take seriously. But processing all of this stuff has been a lot. You go through depression, bouts of depression when you get to this age. Your kids are moving away. I still have a young one. I still have 2 in the house, one in high school and one in elementary school. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have them here. I enjoy it. But you're dealing with a lot of change in life across a spectrum with adult kids and colleges and looking after parents and losing parents. And when you lose one parent, it really it shocks you, especially if you still have one here, and then you start thinking about things like, I need to be spending more time with them. I need to be talking to them more. And then you start looking at your kids and wondering how much time you have left with them. And it's a whole thing. And I know you out there are probably going through very similar things. If you're watching this channel, we're probably roughly the same age, going through roughly the same things. So I appreciate all of the well wishes, and it's been hundreds of them, and it does mean a lot. It really does. It's hard. I try not to dwell on it so much because I know it's something we all go through. So it's not like about getting sympathy. It's just about processing every time I pick up my phone or want to call my dad or send him something I saw on the internet. Like he and I had connection with baseball. I was a baseball player growing up and played football, and we played golf. My dad was a big golfer. And just sending each other videos and memes and things like that. So it's a reminder every day. When something happens at work, I want to call him. It just reminds me that he's not there, that I'll never get to explain anything to him, tell him about his grandkids or something that happened ever again. And that's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling for someone that you talk to so much and that you share stuff with, and that has been there your whole life. I mean, this Father's Day, while I get to celebrate me being a father, this is going to be the first Father's Day in my entire life I am going to not speak to my dad or my dad be here on earth with me. Enough of that. I am getting back in the training. The channel's moving forward. I just want to give you an update, put a video out. I have Mizuno shoe reviews that are coming out. I have some slides, some active recovery. They don't want to call them recovery, but some slides that I got sent to me, which I really like. I have some other recovery shoes. I got tons of stuff I got to do, and I have big plans for this channel. I'm going to continue to pushing forward, and we're growing. This channel's growing quite a bit, and this has been my goal for 10 years, and building this community with all of you. So I appreciate your patience with me and what I've been going through and kind of stopping. I'm not sure tons of people care, but a lot of you out there do, and I appreciate that. This is a community. I know a lot of you have got to know me through this lens and through this screen, and I am a real person. I go through real problems, and that's why I share this stuff, because a lot of the stuff on YouTube is filtered crap that people pretend that life is all rainbows and butterflies and that this is all easy and there's a one-size-fits-all for everyone. But that's not me. I try to keep it as real as I can, share with you what I can, and I do that so that you understand you're not alone. This is standard. No one gets out of this thing alive. Do the best you can, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to push to grow this channel, to build it into the business that I want it to be, to help me and my family. I got to put kids through college. It's crazy. My kid right now is having to worry about going back to college because of how the costs associated with living where he is. He may not play college baseball because of it. It's just crazy stuff like that. I got to figure that out. So I appreciate you all. This is what I'm going through right now. Things are going to get back on track, and you won't get these kind of videos too much more. If you like them, let me know. Me sharing this kind of stuff. But running is on the forefront. Products, all the stuff, all things running, we're getting back into it. I appreciate you all. Thank you all, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, for all of the care and love you've shown me when I've been going through this rough patch. It does mean a lot. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.